I think I've wandered onto private property because there's this house. You got the apartment complex over there, and then you got this house, I believe to be a house. They mow this. You can see the line they choose, the mow line. It's hard to tell. They would probably, they'd likely want to put up a fence to assert their control. Anybody just walk on. There was a fence, I guess, maybe for previous farm property. When it was plotted for farm, they may have had barbed wire, and they took all the barbed wire down. That's interesting. Right, it's a very windy day. I'm back at the YMCA. One more day. I think I'm gonna just head north after hanging out here. I got internet, I got electricity, and take advantage of both for much of the day and then take off. It's so windy here too. I'm glad I can cook inside. I'm glad I can keep everything inside, lock and shut the doors to cook, to keep the air still. It is extremely windy. I don't know if it shows up very well, but it's so windy. I'm just glad I can cook. I mean, I really would I'd prefer to use the electrical outlet to save on gas, but it's just too windy for that. All right, I'm a little slow on the draw here, but there's a Roadrunner just run right by. It ran right in front of my car. I didn't know they existed in Oklahoma too. Should have, I guess, you know, makes sense if there's armadillos. So doing calf races actually stimulated a dump, and it's nothing new, but it's something I've been neglecting. Well, I should have realized they did block off. Oh my God, I'm gonna run over the tape. Why is there tape there? Did they try to block the road? And then somebody tore the end down? Well, they put tape over the around the skate park too. So they're trying to discourage. Oh my God, there's no trail that goes. Am I reaching a dead end? That's ridiculous. I'm sure there's a trail that goes around the park. Ah, okay, here it is. Oh, so scenic. I'm just getting an overview. Oh, there's a lot of people out in groups. Yeah, that's partly why I really like the gym and what it had to offer, like nearby bathrooms, is because I can use them while doing calf raises, because working the calves commonly stimulates bowel movement, very commonly, and I'm getting a better reaction again. A habit that I really need to keep up. I like my calf blocks a lot now, so I'll keep up at them. But when I use it, I'm going to need to be nearby a bathroom in some way. I had the bicycle about a little less than a mile to get back. I thought they took down all of these Frisbee Golf cages. What's going on here? It's like as soon as I took them down, they put them right back up again. Is that it? I didn't really look at the pile. All right, coming from over there, here's another one. Now I want to go and look at the pile. I want to see if that pile is still there. Did they take down a partial number? All right, gonna take a look. Getting on their property, they might say something. Okay, they do have a few over there still. So I don't know what happened. They moved so many. I don't know if they put them elsewhere. Because you got these, and then they left They left some standing. Oh, a few more here. I don't understand why they took certain ones down and kept certain ones up. And then all this brush is new. I'm a big guy in a small car. Big guy in a small car. I'm a big guy in a small car. Right, so I don't know exactly how long ago, but I cooked a pound of catfish, toasted 4 pieces of bread, sort of halfway toasted. Consumed some of this tomato sauce with milk. Got a gallon of milk. Consumed those together with the meal, and then I took a nap. What an exciting day. Now I'm up and think I'll charge up a battery or something. Alright, just like I had done on my 25-pound plate, I'm going to add twine to the 45 because it's been getting cinched up. You can see I've got this extra room and it's all around. I got a little extra space. I really would like to thicken it up too because this really cuts in. That's a blade. It's kind of annoying to deal with for certain exercises. Alright, so now I guess I'm just gonna loop twine around all of these. I think the problem is that maybe I should leave one open because I still kind of want to hold the option of putting magnets on some part of it, and putting twine over it will take away the magnet strength. I gotta say, this cold feels kind of good for my inflamed muscles. My arms are sore. My muscles are just like worked. I feel like they've been worked. The past 2 days I've been really having fun playing with my 45-pound weight. It's been really nice. I've inflamed my forearms, all that squeezing I was doing. I didn't record any of it, but this inflammation throughout both my arms from the muscles recovering feels like it's putting out heat, and it's really offsetting the extreme cold around here. The temperature gauge said it's 30, but it feels like 19. It was cold when I stepped out of the car, went into Lowe's, came back. Well, on the way back, just walking through the cold was not as bad. It's nice and warm in the Lowe's. But yeah, I really I like cold for recovery and working out. Whoops. Constantly gotta make a new mess just to find things. I was looking for this, and I was looking all in this drawer here and not finding it, and then had to dig pretty deep in the second drawer for just a little rosemary and this coffee tea. This area is kind of interesting in how the weather can change so crazy drastically. It almost feels like I'm in a different area. Just a couple days ago it was pretty warm and I was sweating just in my shirt, and now I'm freezing in 2 jackets. This 34, 32 degrees weather is definitely the ideal weather to get caught in, get an infection, get a viral infection in. Alright, I've decided to cook chicken this time. It's about over a pound. It's very steamy because I put water in there. I just wanted to make like a soup, boil it instead so I don't have to worry about flipping it so much. It's been like 20 minutes, I think. It should be done. Should be done at this point. I've definitely put a lot of moisture inside the car. It's warmer. It's so cold outside. I made this terrible mistake of burning plastic. Yeah, I like set this on some black plastic, probably one of the caps to the propane, and then it's just been burning the past few cookings now, and I'm inhaling the fumes. Alright, so I cooked a pound of chicken, and now I'm just mixing it with yogurt with no fat, no fat, expensive Chobani, and then some lettuce, and also tomato sauce, a little bit what I had left in my box. Try to call this a meal. Alright, tonight it's gonna be another chilly night. My feet are cold and I just need to stay covered up. Tomorrow's supposed to be warmer. The next few days are supposed to warm up to like 8 to 80 in 3 days. But today was a struggle at 30. Alright, so now the grocery store won't even let me refill up this. They say I have to buy another plastic jug for $1.25 or something like that. They won't even let you refill jugs at this place now because of this issue. Alright, so now I'm gonna have to sneak around for water. It's kind of crazy. I was buying it just because I really couldn't find any, or I was getting lazy about filling up bottles. I emptied 4 of my water bottles, and I'm not gonna go into the grocery store because I'm afraid that the cashier will recognize me. I could try to change outfits, but I'll do that later. I'll refill over at the Lowe's with the middle water bottles, and then go one more time to the grocery store, fill up, because I at least need a gallon a day. And the tap water really isn't that bad here, so I don't need to be buying water. But I got to deal with their issue with not bringing bags into the grocery store. I don't believe that Lowe's has that rule. They don't want you bringing bags in. They don't want you bringing containers to refill at the grocery store. I think I can work with it. I'll just have to move fast, move sneakily. The bathroom is a short distance from the door, so I'll quickly move to the bathroom and fill up in the sink at that grocery store. I'll fill up in the bathroom sink here at this place one time, and then one time at the grocery, then pour the water into the gallon jug, and then walk over to the grocery store and fill up one time, and then I should be good for the day. You could just see people spraying themselves, making them more vulnerable through the chemicals to get themselves sicker, and then cutting back on our access to water being cut back on. That's going to dehydrate us and make us more vulnerable to sickness. A lot of these measures are putting us at risk for getting sick. Alright, because I value Uptown Grocery Store a little bit more and them not kicking me out, I'm going to take a different route. I'm going to go around the backside of Lowe's, because I passed this lady who greeted me and I didn't say a word to her, so she knows my face regardless if I say anything. So I want to go around her, around the backside of the around the Lowe's, and then refill up in the bathroom one more time with water. I am actually satisfied with the amount I have for today, but getting a little extra doesn't hurt. We were just coming out to tell you to get your nasty butt off our property. Don't bother, I'm already leaving. Alright, so I've been having to endure all this hip hop because of the people working out in the theater, and it's like they're there because YMCA is closed. 10 people over there. I come over here before they all got here and started in on making a tea, heating things up and all that with electricity. It's about ready too. Got quite a mix in here. It's all leaves. Oh, I also crushed up fenugreek and tossed it in. Takes a little effort, but it's been a while since I've had fenugreek.